everybody, and my name is Connor, one Leeds Fan Channel here, and we are doing a preview on the Ren winger RAPHINHA, or as we like to call him, the new Ronaldinho. Yes, he's been dubbed the next Ronaldinho and looks like a fantastic talent, someone who will put bums on seats in the near future, hopefully, and looks an absolutely astronomical acquisition by Leeds United, and someone who is going to test the wingers at the club to the fullest extent. Looks like a really good prospect, a really good player, and I, for one, am absolutely buzzing. We're doing this video right now to just give you a little bit of an insight on his life, on his career, and what Leeds United can expect from this young Brazilian talent. Now, as we know, it's not gone down well in Rennes. Their fans not happy by the sale of their superstar, and yeah, a lot of outpouring of emotion online from the Rennes fans. The backroom staff as well, it seems. The manager was essentially saying yesterday that it was a very new inquiry by a club into one of his best players, and he ideally wants to keep hold of his best talent at the club. He played yesterday, got an assist yesterday, got a goal yesterday, nearly scored an overhead kick yesterday, and I watched that game and wow, he looked absolutely insane. A really, really good player. I've never seen a player grab a game by the scruff of the neck that Leeds have been so interested in, so close before making that signing. He looks really, really good. Someone who is going to be cutting in from the right-hand side onto his left foot, I presume. The left side, he can play on the left-hand side. He's versatile, which is great. He will enable Leeds United to sort of deviate and change up the system every now and again, which is great. That's what we want. Versatility is a key quality of a BIELSA signing. But also he brings so much more. On the ball, he's superb, as I've just said. A bag full of tricks, very quick, a lot of agility. But off the ball, he's very good as well. And from what I saw, he looks better than Helder Costa off the ball. You guys know my love for Helder Costa, my affiliation with Helder Costa. I've loved him from day one, but his defensive side, as we saw at the weekend, for me still isn't up to scratch. It's the physicality, it's sometimes a little bit of endeavour to get back, and this kid has that in abundance. He was working so hard off the ball yesterday. You've seen the highlight packages now on YouTube. You've seen the highlight packages everywhere. He does the exact same thing in every game he plays. He brings the defence through the transitions, which I absolutely love, and I feel is once again a key facet of a BIELSA system. And he has a great end product, which we know has sometimes been a fault of our wide players in previous campaigns, and even this campaign to an extent, which I think that is very harsh, but maybe there's parts where you think they could have done better, but this kid's got it all, an abundance, and it's going to be really interesting to see where he fits in and when he fits in. When is always the key question with Marcelo Bielsa and his team. When is he going to figure? You know, is it going to be 4 or 5 weeks? Is he going to be thrown in straight away? Bielsa clearly a massive admirer of this kid. And yeah, I'm just shocked there's no other clubs in for him. From what I've seen, he looks unbelievable. Rennes had to break their transfer budget to get him in from Sporting Lisbon a year and a bit ago now. He was 22 years of age. He started his career at Vitória, moved to Sporting, was absolutely brilliant for Sporting. So many assists, so many goals. For Rennes, he's been brilliant as well. Was a key part of them getting to the Champions League last year. 36 games, 9 assists, 9 goals. So he looks the real package this season already. Six games, 3 assists, a goal. And yeah, for me, he just looks like a real player. A lot of people are talking about him being dubbed the next Ronaldinho because he was born in the same city as Ronaldinho. And yeah, it's a really exciting signing for Leeds. Bags of potential. Only 23 years old, which means that he could have an astronomical rise for Leeds United. We're not being hit with that buyback clause, which I think, which obviously Bayern had in the sights for the Cuisance deal, I believe, from Rennes. So yeah, really exciting. A good deal as well. 20 million altogether? So it just looks like we've got an absolute steal. Reminds me of a lot of Riyad Mahrez in how he takes on people. Can go left, right. Very good rolling the ball under both feet. Step overs. Drop of the shoulder. Left, right. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't ever say that he could play through the middle. I think he's direct enough to, but I think you'd be losing a lot on the wing if you were to play him through the middle. I think he's too good on the wing from what I've seen. But yeah, he looks absolutely phenomenal, and his stats back it up. And I've always said on this channel as well, it's always really interesting to hear the opposing fans, I've just said, and there's a really brilliant picture of yesterday when he was playing for Rennes in his last game, supposedly for Rennes. He was getting spoken to by 4 or 5 different teammates about leaving, and you could see they were all concerned. The goalkeeper stood in front of him, the centre-back I believe's there as well, and he's explaining to them what's going on. He's a key player for Rennes, a key player in everything they do, and you can tell that, as I've just said, with the outpouring of emotion of fans online as well. They are not happy, and it really is great to see. The key thing for me when he was at Sporting as well is it was his combination with Bruno Fernandes. I think Bruno scored something like 32 in all competitions, and he was the key assist maker for him. Didn't score a bag full of goals, but he was the key man for Bruno Fernandes' success. And his creativity and his turn of pace was the problem for so many defenders in the Portuguese league and ultimately in the French league as well. But I just found it really interesting that Bruno Fernandes profited massively from this kid. You know, the mantra of whoscored.com as well is always very funny to look at. But, you know, you look at his characteristics, key passes, crossing through balls, dribbling, finishing, likes to dribble, likes to shoot, likes to play long balls, likes to cross. And his weaknesses are passing, which for me doesn't really make sense from all the strengths that they've picked out. But yeah, he's got a 7.32 average rating, which is an extremely high average rating. And, you know, he really helped Rennes get to that Champions League spot last year. And this will be a massive, massive blow for them. The creativity that he innovates is something which is, you know, seen as one of the top in France. He's that good. So yeah, I mean, when he was in Brazil, there was all the Portuguese club, you know, the likely lads, Porto, Benfica, and Sporting, all vying for his signature. And I think this guy's going to go on to really good things for us. It's a really good signing, and it's someone to be really, really excited about for me. You know, the interesting thing is it's the discussion between sort of Dan James, Todd Cantwell, Ryan Kent. You know, we all no bones about it. I really like Ryan Kent. He'd have been the standout for me. Dan James, I think he'd have needed a little bit more time, which I think would have been a little bit frustrating for me. Rennes do play a pressing system, so whether or not that's been in Marcelo Bielsa's head, he's more versatile than Dan James as well. So whether or not that's in Marcelo Bielsa's head, we don't know. He's got the athleticism there as well. Looks a little bit taller than Dan James. Todd Cantwell, I like Todd Cantwell. I like that link. The issue for me there was always going to be he's very different to what Bielsa normally has. Bielsa likes dynamic wingers, very quick wingers. Todd Cantwell is more of a transitional midfielder, probably a little bit like Grealish in terms of picking the ball up, having that very awkward running style, cutting inside and shooting. And he's a goal scorer, is Todd Cantwell. Don't get me wrong, I've loved Todd Cantwell, but I just don't feel that he fits the counter-attacking, fast Leeds United sort of ethos. And I think someone like RAPHINHA is absolutely perfect for that. You know, and as I've just said, someone like Ryan Kent would have been great, but at the same time, he didn't want to leave. I think we've got bags of potential in this kid. This kid, RAPHINHA's more skillful. He's quicker, potentially better off the ball as well, which I think is a key facet. Is he more versatile? Who knows? Time will tell. But he looks like a wonderful acquisition and someone who we can, as I've just said numerous times in this video, we can be really excited for. And yeah, I don't know where he's going to fit in terms of starting straight away. I don't think he'll start straight away, of course, because it takes a while to get into this Bielsa system. But overall, he just adds more quality, as Llorente did, as Gelhardt did, to this Leeds United outfit, which for me is going to do very, very well this season. So it's a brilliant, brilliant addition. That's it, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you slap a like. I hope you're all absolutely buzzing with the new signing as well. Yeah. Really, really happy with it, as we always are with these new signings, but this one seems to just stand out for me. He's the one that is getting me a little bit excited, I'm not going to lie. Me and my dad and my brother watched the game yesterday, and we all pointed him out straight away. And, you know, you watch his highlights, you talk to some people. I've talked to a French journalist about him as well off air, which I'll try put on a video soon about him, and he just said he's exciting, very, very exciting, and a very good player. So, yeah, guys, slap a like on it for RAPHINHA. And I'll see you in a bit.